I'm Anne, the Black Wind Psychic. I am a psychic medium. I use tarot cards for confirmation, clarity, and speed. And it's important to know that not all tarot card readers are psychic. I feel compelled. I feel compelled to dispel some myths, and also it is my desire to raise the vibration for human beings. So dispelling some myths, I've seen some tarot card readers, when they're recording, I have seen them calling out times. Like if let's say they're doing a reading and they look up and then they see 3:33 on the clock, and they say, oh, I just saw 3:33 on the clock. I'm here to tell you that by calling that time out, you are you're invalidating you're validating what you're doing. And the reason that you're doing that is because higher vibrational, more evolved people have an understanding that on a higher level, above the matrix or beyond the matrix, time does not exist. Time was put in place by the controllers of the matrix to keep us, another way to keep human beings stuck and stagnant and stupid, because their mission is to keep humans down and not ascend, so that that we only stay under the matrix, so that we don't evolve to a higher dimension. And I think I'm gonna call this video God is Calling, because in a higher dimension above the matrix, there is it's a higher dimension. There's more evolved energy there, and that is where, as humans, that is where our higher self is. That's where God is. That is where I hear a lot of readers saying that you're being protected by Archangel Michael. And so all of those energies are above the matrix. They their energy is too high vibrational to descend down here. It's just not down. It's just not down here. It's not. And so to get beyond the matrix, two really good ways of doing that. Well, there's three ways. One, the first way is engaging in a high vibrational love. But if you don't want to do that, or can't do that, or that's too difficult for you, meditating and fasting is another way to get there. Okay, so let me back up and say that we are, because we live under the matrix, we live in a simulation, we live under a matrix, we are, we're all playing a game. We're all playing a game. And in this game, there are players, which are low vibrational dum-dums. And then there are controllers, and there are moderators, and there are switch flippers. There are controllers that when they need to calibrate something or change something, they turn off parts of the grid. That's why, spontaneously your electricity goes off, so that they can recalibrate something. And so it is my mission to attempt to wake sleeping people up so that you can raise your vibration. And I just want to say to the tarot card readers out there who are, I'm not going to say anything about you calling on spirit or, Archangel Michael or whatever. The one thing I will say is if you had a relationship with Archangel Michael, you wouldn't be calling them out in a reading. You wouldn't. That's sacred knowledge. You would not be doing that. But what I will say is when you are calling out times on your reading, you are discrediting yourself. You are invalidating what you're saying. So because higher evolved people know that there is that time doesn't exist, that time is a way to keep us under the matrix or in the matrix, or so that we don't evolve. So and another thing too, when I hear tarot card readers saying talking about angel numbers, like they're saying 333 or 444 or 222. There's no such thing as angel numbers. Those are okay. So when numbers show up in sequences, that has to do with frequency. Sometimes it has to do with all the time it has to do with energy, and it has to do with frequency and velocity. And so it doesn't really have to do with chance, and it's not about angel numbers. There's no such thing as angel numbers. They don't exist. And if you are doing a tarot card reading and you see some synchronistic numbers, then call out what you think it is. Don't tell people to look it up that it's an angel number, because it's not an angel number. Angel numbers don't exist. So so just in dispelling some myths of all of you that are watching tarot card readers, and those are not angel numbers. Those are that synchronicity that has to do with quantum entanglement, then that has to do with frequency. It has to do with frequency, because because beyond the matrix, in a higher dimension, and this is completely out of my scope because I don't have the intellect to speak about this, but I do know like a little bit about it. In higher dimensions, the only numbers that are relevant are 0 and 1. So again, I'm just saying that because I want to get people beyond being stuck and stagnant and stupid. So stop saying there's angel numbers. That means absolutely nothing. You're invalidating yourself. And if what you're doing is like reading tarot cards so that you can raise everyone's vibration, then bless you. God bless you. Like, keep it rolling. But yeah, to call out those times, you're discrediting yourself. So that is what I wanted to say. And then I wanted to recognize that beyond the matrix are higher dimensions, and a way to get there are by fasting and meditating. Okay, so the controllers of the matrix, of course, they want to keep you stuck and stagnant and stupid, and they want to keep you as players, because and this is totally a conversation for another time, but just gonna throw this out there. They know what they're doing. They're harvesting your energy. So I'm just gonna put that out. They're harvesting your energy. So and they have to use you, and they have to keep you stuck and stagnant and stupid. And the reason that they have to keep you stuck and stagnant and stupid is so that you don't ascend and you don't operate in higher dimensions. And ways of keeping you stuck and stagnant and stupid are by encouraging you to get tattoos, and encouraging you to, at a very emotionally immature age, encouraging you to attach yourself or to get married and then be in these awful, miserable relationships where you're feeling taxed and unsuccessful, and so that you drink more, and then you have to go get in a second and third job so that you have more money because you have all these responsibilities. It's just their way of keeping you stuck. Another way of keeping you stuck is and that fasting is high vibrational is by encouraging you to ingest all of these poisons that are just they're low vibrational. They're low vibrational of like having you. That's why when you eat like these foods, first of all, you're eating too much food at one time, and that's why it makes you tired, because it's lowering your vibration. Another way that there's actually so many ways that they keep you low vibrational. They know what they're doing. Another way of keeping you low vibrational is through perfumes. And that there are a lot of perfumes that are expensive and they mask your primal scent. And so perfumes they're a status symbol, and they're expensive. And so, I mean, you understand the whole marketing thing of it, but those perfumes are put in place to mask your primal scent, which what it all boils down to is the one thing that the controllers can't control is the love vibration, is the unconditional love vibration. And that is the one thing that they want to keep you away from, is engaging in love. And okay, so that's probably a conversation for another day, but that is how they keep you stuck and stagnant and stupid, is by encouraging you in all of their shady ways so that you don't engage in the love vibration, which in the love vibration, it will, as a human being, it will afford you ascension. And there's not very many people that are there. So those are a couple of things I want to throw out there. More on the love vibration. It is my hope and wish that if you're a tarot card reader, I hope that you're doing it to raise the vibration in the collective. And so again, if you're calling out a time of all those thousands of people that are listening to you, you're just keeping them stuck. I just wanted to sort of put that out there, that the controllers want to keep us stuck so that we don't ascend into the all-knowing, all-seeing, above the matrix, God consciousness, love vibration. And from a higher dimension, God, or your higher self, it's calling. It is calling, and it is there to assist you, but you have to do your part. You have to do your part to get there. So more to come on the love vibration. I hope you have a good rest of your day. From my love space, I send you love. And I send you love. I send you love. I hope you have a good day. And I send you healing energy and love.